from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Boeve is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Striding in, Tomas Pacheco. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
All right,
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Nam ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, this team really needs that 6-hole hitter to step up a bit. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some Oprahs mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Now batting, Dansby Swanson. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Popped him up. Watkins in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
batting third, left fielder, Alden Quinn.
Settling in now, Alden Quinn. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, R.D. Robinette. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Quinn is off at first with 2 away. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Gold is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
So striding in, Peter Crozier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This guy was one of 3 silver sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
Digging in, William Nam comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Henson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Batting third, left fielder, Chris Valdez.
Now at the plate, Chris Valdez. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, Angel Barrios. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. You see the great batting average coming in. 9 homers and 23 driven in. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Brandon Ikeda batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Jose Melendez.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, George Jacob. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he just fouled this one away. Taken. Now it's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Fouled off. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Crozier on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, Michael Love. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Get there.
Another full count pitch home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 3-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Eddie Escobedo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jacob waits on it. 1 out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. You guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bruce Sanborn, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Sanborn, 23 years old, is usually found patrolling the outfield, but he can also get behind the plate, and that's exactly what he's doing in this one.
Yeah, and this, I'll tell you what, you want to have a job in the big leagues for the next 15, 20 years, be versatile and have the ability to catch. I'll be locked in on this guy today because that's a tough ass to go behind the dish. I want to see how he works with the pitcher, but if he can do it, if he can frame balls, play corner outfield positions, maybe moonlight in the infield a little bit and swing a decent bat, this guy will stay in the game for a long time.
Now at the plate, Jose Melendez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Leading off the inning, Sam Blanco. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Blanco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Barrios sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So here now's the pitcher, Chris Gold, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. It's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off of their timing so far.
Into the box now, Tomas Pacheco. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. Numb ranging up the middle. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Boeve. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box, Peter Crozier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Robinette has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, William Nam, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Melendez is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Alden Quinn.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Alden Quinn. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Digging in to try it again, R.D. Robinette. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Riding in once again, Chris Valdez. He singled his last time.
Left fielder, Chris Valdez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Quinn going back into the bleachers and gone. solo shot here to left center field. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Stepping in now, Angel Barrios. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Robinette is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Michael Love.
Into the box now, Michael Love. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Eddie Escobedo.
Now to the plate, Eddie Escobedo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
2-2 pitches fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Brandon Ikeda. And they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Stepping into the box, George Jacob. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. It's in there, and the Cardinals look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Alan Hansen the next to bat as he puts it on the ground to third. Love charging this one on to first, and there were two down. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So stepping in, Sam Blanco, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Blanco is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out from 5.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards lead one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Standing in, Bruce Sanborn comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Bruce Sanborn.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a change-up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The next Cub up, Jose Melendez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Sanborn aboard here at first with nobody out. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate.
He's going, running.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second. Now the 3-2 pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Quinn racing back off the LED board and gone. Solo shot here to the left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
In now, Boeve. And the first pitch here has been high. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Henson over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Peter Crozier.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Peter Crozier. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, William Nam, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Brian Liriano will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Brian Liriano.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Run.
1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Nam is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
How about it? Right fielder, Tomas Pacheco.
Stepping in, Tomas Pacheco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And there are 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. This is flared out towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Otis Morse enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 27, Otis Morse.
Stepping in, Chris Valdez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Robinette on the move. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Angel Barrios.
Ready once again, Angel Barrios. First pitch coming. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Love will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. Flash you back and take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch. Fouled off. One count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Ikeda comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Escobedo will try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First delivery to him on the way. High pop up. Blanco is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Cubs lead it 4-0. welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping into the box, Alden Quinn. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on straight.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next will be the cleanup hitter, R.D. Robinette. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0. That was a strike. Come on.
One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Popped him up. Melendez waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Ikeda.
Ready for another shot now, Brandon Ikeda. First offering on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. In now, Bruce Sanborn.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, Bruce Sanborn.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, Hero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely in this spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Melendez.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
pitcher.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Digging in now, Boeve. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game. He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Henson onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Nothing happened there for the Cubbies, but they're in front 4-0. At the plate, George Jacob. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Grounded back up the middle. Nom right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Digging in once again, Alan Henson 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw won't get him.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, Sam Blanco. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Mario has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Sebastian Acosta will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a curveball that time that broke too low. On, he pops it up, and that's in there. Base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tomas Pacheco. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Acosta leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line toward the alley in left center. Valdez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 1. Carl Edwards is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 11, Carl Edwards.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Peter Crozier.
Peter Crozier.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
So in now for Chicago, William Nam. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Robinette is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 32, Chris Valdez.
Ready now, Chris Valdez. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Angel Barrios, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Fouled away. in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Michael Love, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
1-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving the balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Bruce Sanborn.
Coming to the plate now, Bruce Sanborn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, Jose Melendez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He was a double play victim last time around. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And this was a breaking ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3 runs already home here. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Charlie Mueller will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Charlie Mueller.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball that misses.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Escobedo, the runner at third. Sanborn at second. Melendez at first. 2 out in the inning. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0. 3-1 to him now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Jacob moves over. And that retires the side. Another good inning for the Cubs here. And you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Alvin Easel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
You know what they say, Dan? The way to get to the big leagues from an offensive standpoint, you better be able to hit that fastball. And this power pitcher missed over the heart of the plate consistently. On the flip side, the finesse guy was on the point.
You know, this was like watching one of those days when Tommy John used to have that real good sinker ball. A guy like Frank Tanana. You don't have to throw 95 to 100 to get big league hitters out. As we saw in this one here, if you can finesse and move the ball in and out, you can win at the big league level.
Coming to the plate now, Alden Quinn. A ball and no strikes. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning when he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And that misses ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And he is in there.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now I'm starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Line drive to left. Valdez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is safe at the plate, taking a chance down a bunch, but it's a 7-2 contest now.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
At the plate, George Jacob. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Tough throw to first. Throw on the first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Gene Boeve takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago.